Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olivia Lemmon.
Crews in Uxbridge were out on the roads last night for about 4 to 5 hours treating icy conditions, and then we're back to work early again this morning, and then spent the rest of the day preparing for about a foot of snow that could fall tomorrow.
Most people become involved in human trafficking around 12 to 14 years old. One survivor we spoke to says she was about 16. She's now in her mid-30s and has been out for about 2.5 years. Now she's hoping to change the lives of other people who have been affected.
Now again, more snow is expected this weekend. Chief Coleman is asking residents to clear 3 feet around the hydrants. He says in the case of an emergency, if firefighters can't get to a hydrant, it could take them 2 to 3 additional minutes to find the water supply. Brittany? It was discussed at last week's City Council meeting, and it will be discussed again tonight. City councilors are worried with the warmer weather coming, there will be more dirt bikes on the road. Worcester police say within the last month, there has already been an uptick in activity. Now, investigators cleared the scene around 7:30 tonight. Again, the child is believed to be in stable condition. In Worcester, Olivia Lemmon, Worcester News Tonight.
Brittany, both AAA and the Better Business Bureau are warning fans to be cautious when making high-priced purchases, but say there are ways to notice scams and ways to get better deals when heading to Houston.
The Patriots are heading to the Super Bowl, and so are some of their fans. But the trip to the big game will cost you.
Airline tickets, if you want to go nonstop, they're upwards to $1,500 round trip right now.
Penny Dumas says a typical flight to Houston is usually around $250 nonstop. The travel counselor for AAA Northeast says members have been calling since Monday looking for deals.
If you had bought a ticket right when we won last weekend, you might have gotten a better fare right Friday to Monday. Now you have to kind of pull out a little bit, maybe go Thursday or Wednesday, or maybe come back on a Tuesday.
Dumas says some are opting for the less expensive option of flying into Dallas for about $650 and then making the 4-hour car ride to Houston. According to StubHub, the average price of a Super Bowl ticket right now is $5,000. And Dumas says customers are hoping to find an affordable way to get there.
Anxious fans who are lucky enough to get their hands on tickets who are calling to see how to get there efficiently and cost effectively.
The Better Business Bureau is warning fans to be on the lookout for Super Bowl ticket scams.
So everybody's excited. They want to be a part of the biggest game of the year. So there is that drive for people eager to get last-minute tickets, which drives scammers to con people.
The BBB says fans are encouraged to buy tickets from a secure website and pay with a credit card.
You never want to wire transfer money. That's a red flag for any scam, or send it by a cashier's check. You won't be able to have any recourse.
So regardless of a scam or not, be expected to spend a good amount of money if you are heading to Houston next weekend. The BBB says you should also check with the National Association of Ticket Brokers when buying a ticket. They have a 200% guarantee if you don't get your ticket in time. Brittany?
It was only a drill, but for first responders in central Massachusetts, responding to a violent intruder situation could be a reality. The Auburn Fire Department organized an active shooter drill at the Auburn Mall Sunday night. With mall shootings happening across the country, law enforcement officers say it's important to be prepared. A drill at the Auburn Mall Sunday night shows the reality of shootings happening across the nation.
The reality is that any community that has a soft target, such as a mall, it's a target.
Auburn Fire Chief Stephen Coleman says the drill has been in the works for more than 2 months and is not in response to a fatal mall shooting in Washington State last week.
It certainly highlights the importance of drills like this, and there's certainly an eerie sense, when something like that happens.
Coleman says this full-scale exercise allows police, fire, EMS, and the SWAT team to test communication and response protocols.
Necessary EMS resources down there.
Sunday night scenario is a gunman in the mall after hours planning to rob K Jewelers. But the plan is changed when they realize the mall isn't empty. Gunshots are fired and 3 people go down.
one additional stretcher and we can walk the other 2 wounded out.
Police arrive on scene, followed by the SWAT team and other first responders. Victims can be seen dragged out of the mall while responders look for the shooter.
We don't know how many suspects, we don't know how many victims. That's all part of this exercise. It's all part of this test to make sure that regardless of what's thrown at us, the responders are able to adapt.
For those playing the victims, it's a scary sign of the times.
It's a little freaky to think that that could actually happen to like actual people. You see it on the news a lot, you don't actually get to experience it.
Meanwhile, Coleman says while it is a drill, it's important to remember it could also be a reality.
People not only need to know what to do in those situations, but your first responders, we need to have a plan and exercise that plan as well.
Now, mall management says they maintain a close working relationship with local first responders and law enforcement to ensure that appropriate security measures are being taken to help provide a safe environment at the mall.